Test 3. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Write all your answers in the listening question booklet. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. You will hear a woman interviewing a passerby for a survey about their use of the local library. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 10. Listen carefully to the conversation and answer questions 1 to 10.
Hi, sorry to buttonhole you like this, but could you spare a couple of minutes to answer a few questions?
Well, I've still got a lot of shopping to do, but I could do with a breather. What's it about?
You might have heard that the council are planning to close the local library, and we're starting a campaign to try and stop them. We hope to get enough people to sign a petition to convince them to keep it open.
Who's we?
Local people mostly, people who use the library regularly. Teachers, mums who take their kids there for the fun and games. And we've got a couple of famous authors to back the campaign too.
I see. So what are these questions you want to ask?
Right. First then, some personal details and after…
Wait a minute. I haven't said I'll sign the petition yet. Why do you want my personal details?
Well, I'm also doing a survey about how much the library gets used and by whom and what for. I'll also explain what facilities the library has and hope to persuade you to join, if you're not a member already.
Oh, OK then. Fire away.
We'll start with your name.
It's Eve Morris. Eve's short for Evelyn. That's Evelyn, and Morris like the dancers, Morris.
Age?
32.
I know, but we want to get as accurate a picture as possible of which age groups use the library most. What's next? Yes. Marital status?
Yes, 10 years now.
Any children?
Yes, 2.
Do you ever take them there? You should, they'd have a wonderful time. I'll tell you about it once I've got your contact details. I take it you live locally?
Yes, not far from here, in fact.
And the address?
17 Marsden Road, Oak Hill, Brigden.
70?
No, teen. Marsden. That's Marsden Road.
Right, I think that's it. No, hang on. Postcode.
BR3 7AB.
7RB. Got it.
No, it's BR.
OK then. And your phone number?
2207 3121.
2207 3121. OK. Now, let's find out about your library-going habits, and I can tell you what it has to offer. Do you read much, and do you use the library at all to borrow books?
Not really. I don't have much time to read. I read the papers and women's magazines, but books? On holiday, I'll read a Jilly Cooper or a Jackie Collins, something like that, or romantic novels. I have been to the library once or twice, but that was just to use the computers to print out copies of documents. We don't have a copier at home, you see. And a couple of times to pick up books my husband ordered. He uses it more than I do. He's got a library card. He likes to relax at the weekends with a good thriller. That's all, really.
So you do use it sometimes. Let me write that. And your reading preferences down. Have you never made use of the leisure facilities available there?
What facilities? I know there's a cafeteria, but I've not stopped there. As I say, I'm usually just in and out. With 2 kids to look after, there's not much time to dawdle.
How old are they?
The oldest, Jenny, is 8 and Peter is 6.
And do you have a job?
Oh, yes. My husband Derek and I both work. Well, you have to these days, don't you, to make ends meet.
Lots of busy mums leave their kids at the library. There's a creche and a daycare centre with fully trained child carers. It's a lot cheaper than getting in daycare help at home, and they get to have a lot of fun as well as learning new things. There's a reading circle, and we often get published children's authors to come and read from their own work.
It sounds more like a social club than a library. The daycare sounds very useful and something I might make use of from time to time when I'm extra busy. My husband tells me there's also a swimming pool there, so it's a sports centre too. Mind you, I like the idea of having a swimming pool nearby. That's a type of exercise I'm happy to do.
Well, you should try it sometime. But check which times are for kids only.
You know, I think I will. Is there a fee?
It used to be free, but since the cuts, we've had to ask for a minimal initial payment of £5 to get your library card, which gives you unlimited access to the facilities and services. Of course, you pay for daycare, but as several people are paying each time, it's only a fraction of the cost if you were to go to private daycare centres or get someone to look after the kids at home.
That's it. Where do I sign up?
You can sign the petition to save the library here with me.
Yes, I'll do that. It seems worth saving to me. I'd no idea there was so much going on there.
Good. But to join, you'll have to go to the library itself so they can put you in the system.
Right. I'll do that when I've finished my shopping.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2.